In 2023, Justin Bieber sold his entire music catalog for $200 million. For most people, that sounds like the ultimate career victory, a payday large enough to secure generational wealth forever. But what happened after the deal has left fans asking a very different question. Why does Justin look so exhausted, emotionally distant, and almost disconnected every time he appears in public? He has skipped major public events, delayed projects, and rarely releases new music anymore. Media. Outlets and fans have started speculating whether something much darker is happening behind the scenes. While his wife, Hailey Bieber, often takes the spotlight alone, this is not the first time Justin has spiraled publicly. But what makes this period feel different is that it is happening after he seemingly achieved everything people spend their entire lives chasing: fame, money, marriage, success, and now an enormous payout. Yet instead of stability, we are watching familiar patterns from his darkest years begin resurfacing again. And to truly understand how things reach this point, we need to break down how one of the biggest pop stars on the planet may have unintentionally sold away not just his music, but also the motivation that once pushed him to keep creating. Justin Bieber's rise to fame was never completely natural or gradual. He was transformed into one of the most profitable entertainment products of his generation almost overnight. Scooter Braun discovered him on YouTube when he was only 13 years old and quickly pulled him into the machinery of the music industry. From the very beginning, Justin's career was carefully managed and strategically controlled by powerful figures. From Scooter Braun to Usher and major record labels that saw massive commercial potential in a teenage boy with viral appeal. By the age of 16, Justin was already performing for the Obamas. By 18, he was worth tens of millions of dollars. But behind the scenes, his personal world was becoming increasingly unstable. Constant paparazzi harassment, non-stop touring schedules, overwhelming fame, and the complete loss of privacy created enormous psychological pressure. Eventually, the cracks started to show publicly. Justin began lashing out, getting into fights, facing legal issues, and developing a reputation as Hollywood's problem child. Between 2013 and 2015, the media obsession with his downfall became relentless. Stories about drug use, reckless behavior, arrests, and DUIs dominated headlines. His downward spiral turned into entertainment for millions of people watching from the outside. And despite the efforts of his management team to contain the damage, Justin was already showing clear signs of burnout, signs that would continue haunting him for years. After years of chaos and controversy, Justin eventually pulled away from the spotlight. He publicly apologized for his past behavior, sought treatment, and attempted to rebuild his image. But what many fans never fully understood was just how dangerous his lifestyle had become behind closed doors. In his own documentary, Justin admitted that his drug use had become so severe that members of his security team would check his pulse while he slept at night, just to make sure he was still alive. He openly revealed struggles with addiction involving lean, pills, and harder substances. Later, Scooter Braun confirmed that people around Justin genuinely feared for his life during that period. Then came his 2015 album, Purpose, the project that temporarily revived both his career and public image. The album became a massive commercial success and reminded the world why Justin Bieber had become such a global phenomenon in the first place. His 2018 marriage to Hailey Baldwin was also presented as part of his personal transformation, almost like a symbol of stability after years of chaos. But even as his image improved publicly, deeper issues still remained visible beneath the surface. In 2020, Justin revealed that he had been battling Lyme disease along with severe anxiety. Multiple interviews hinted at unresolved trauma connected to growing up under extreme fame and pressure. Justin himself admitted that he struggled to find meaning and purpose beyond being a celebrity. And what many people failed to recognize at the time was that these were not isolated incidents. They were warning signs that the stability everyone believed he had finally found was far more fragile than it appeared. That fragility became impossible to ignore once money entered the picture in a way it never had before. In early 2023, Justin Bieber sold his entire music catalog to Hypnosis Songs Capital for approximately $200 million. Every song he released before 2022 was included in the deal. Publicly, the sale was framed as a smart business decision, a young artist cashing out while the value of his catalog remained incredibly high. But selling your entire life's work at just 28 years old is not a normal move for a global superstar. who is still considered an active artist. Industry insiders immediately began speculating about the reasons behind the sale. Some believed it was connected to his ongoing health struggles. Others pointed towards severe burnout and a growing desire to step away from the entertainment industry completely. There were also rumors of tensions involving Scooter Braun, who had already sold his own company for over $1 billion, leading some to believe Justin no longer trusted the system surrounding him. And while the deal guaranteed financial freedom, it may have also removed the final source of creative motivation he still had left. Because when an artist sells away the rights to their entire legacy for one massive payment, an uncomfortable question naturally follows. What is left pushing them to continue creating? Since the catalog sale, Justin's public appearances have become increasingly concerning to fans online. Paparazzi videos often show him looking uncomfortable, emotionally detached, and withdrawn. He has skipped major industry events where many of his peers continue thriving publicly. Even his attendance at church services, once viewed as an important refuge for him, has become increasingly inconsistent. At the same time, rumors surrounding drug use have resurfaced online, fueled by viral clips analyzing his body language and behavior. While absolutely nothing has been confirmed, the internet has latched onto every appearance, building a growing narrative that Justin may once again be spiraling. His marriage has also become the subject of constant public scrutiny. Hailey Bieber has increasingly become the dominant public figure within the relationship, focusing heavily on brand deals, modeling campaigns, interviews, and media appearances, while Justin often appears quiet and distant in comparison. This imbalance has led media outlets and social media users to speculate endlessly about what might be happening behind closed doors. And throughout all of this noise, Justin himself has remained mostly silent. But while fans focus on his behavior, the entertainment industry machinery behind his collapse often gets ignored completely. From the very beginning, Justin Bieber was treated as a product. Managers, labels, investors, and corporations all recognized how profitable he could become. Every controversy generated headlines. Every scandal created engagement. Every comeback became marketable. And now, even concerns about his mental health continue generating clicks, discussions, and speculation that keep his name commercially valuable. The $200 million catalog deal was not just a financial transaction. It was also a transfer of ownership and control. His musical legacy now belongs to investment firms that will continue profiting from his work, whether he ever creates another song again or not. In many ways, Justin Bieber's current situation feels like the inevitable outcome of growing up inside a system that monetized him from childhood. Justin Bieber did not simply disappear quietly from the spotlight. He crashed emotionally under the weight of fame, pressure, and years of being treated more like an asset than a human being. And instead of finally finding peace after achieving unimaginable wealth, many of the same demons that haunted him before appear to have resurfaced once again. Fame was not enough. Money was not enough. Marriage was not enough. And now, with his catalog sold, his public appearances becoming increasingly rare, and the internet dissecting every moment of his life, Justin Bieber may be living through one of the darkest truths about modern celebrity culture. Sometimes the world keeps profiting from you long after you stop feeling like yourself anymore.